Welcome back, guys. We are now
in session.
We have a special session today. We are going to be talking about current topics and things that are happening around our world,
shit.
you know, so
Around the world.
thing that we feel strongly about that shit shouldn't happen or should happen, and how we feel about these things, you know.
Trending
So
topics, huh?
trending topics.
Oh shit, did that really happen?
Right.
Man, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Hey,
What we're starting with?
Let's start with the Britney Griner.
Oh
Man, this is a hot topic the last few days, man.
Wait, who's she?
She's that
the WNBA player.
basketball player, and she got arrested for hash in Russia. And you know, Russia has very strict laws, man, about just drugs in general, but marijuana, hash, all those things. And I don't know how many ounces or whatever she got caught, a cartridge, whatever it is, but she got caught. She was sentenced, she was found guilty and sentenced to, I don't know, 14, 16 years in prison.
God damn, for
that.
For weed?
For that. But remember, Russia, we were on a war.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Russia just invaded Ukraine, so
Well, they have different laws than us. I mean,
Yeah.
to us here in the,
they're
in the
strict.
state, we're like, dude, that's it, you know. But over there, they're really strict about
really
it.
strict.
And you know, to us, the crime, the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but
Right.
to them, like,
it means a lot.
It means
And
a
again,
lot,
she was in we're in the time of war with Russia right now, with Ukraine, and us supporting Ukraine. So there's a lot of political stuff involved too. But what the trending topic was about was when she got released, she was exchanged
Yeah.
for a drugs armed guy who main goal was to kill American citizens. His job.
Victor Boot.
Yeah, Victor Boot.
Yeah,
Victor
Victor
Boot.
Boot.
So that's the conversation. Do you think it's fair that the U.S. traded Victor Boot for Grindr?
So is Victor Booth like an assassin?
Yeah, he was sentenced
No, he's
to
he's an arms dealer.
armed dealer.
So remember that movie Lord of War?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that movie was based on his life.
No way.
Yeah, so that guy in that movie that Nicolas Cage played, it was based on Victor Boot's life. So this guy, he went around selling arms to like everywhere. He was funding both sides of the war and everything, dude.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, he's
That's
gonna
who
get out.
Victor Boot is.
Okay, so Victor Booth's gonna get out either way. So like, you know, him being traded, I don't see nothing wrong with it. So why people tripping for it?
I think they're tripping because
Bro,
it's not a fair trade.
yeah, it's not a fair trade. You know, you have an arms dealer trading for a basketball player.
Well, if it was like in the movie, Nicolas Cage got out just with a phone call. So Victor Booth was going to get off on something else.
But I think he was kept for, you know, for pawn,
for pawn.
bargaining chips.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it was the perfect time for them to kind of trade because here in America, we were all like, oh yeah, you know, it was unfair, unjust, you know, that she got locked up for it. But that's not our country.
Now, what happened if Britney Griner was not this famous WNBA player?
She probably wouldn't even get out, you know?
No, we wouldn't know that she got locked up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you think about the Marine guy who's still locked up, Paul Whelan.
Yeah.
Espionage. They thought he was spying or whatever, but he's still locked up. They didn't want to trade for him. Arms dealer for an ex-Marine who thought they were spying on him.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just do that trade? Why they pick Britney Griner?
Why?
Good.
I mean,
why didn't they?
if I was Russia, right? I'm gonna be Russia, right? If I was Russia, why would I give you a guy that's a spy who has information on me,
On us.
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
to you for, you know, I would rather trade him for
Britney
something else that's bigger.
Right.
Okay.
You know, I mean, and that's just me though. I mean, it's chess. You know,
The
it's not
Biden
checkers.
administration said we had to pick one person, and Paul Whelan was off the table. They said, nope, we're not giving you that. You better pick one American. You better pick them today. Right?
Okay, wait, but that don't make sense because you have three Americans over there?
Yeah, you have tons of Americans over there.
Yeah, and
They
then
have
you
tons.
get to pick between. You
Well-
could pick out of the two, but Paul Whelan is off the table.
Off
so
the table.
So there's only one.
that means there's only one.
Well, it's crazy
Yeah.
because they actually said there was another person released that's not been shared to the.
Must have been a no-name person that we don't know
Yeah, he's actually from the Valley here.
from the valley here.
I think he was a journalist. He's from the Valley here. Yeah, it was actually on the Fresno Bee. Yeah,
I mean,
he also got released.
Don't get me wrong. It's great that we have an American come home, right?
Yes.
Because, when we're over there, it's our country. The country should go after our people. It's the squad, right? This is our squad. This is our people. The country should fight for them,
She's American.
she's American.
Too.
But if you go to someone else's country and fuck up, that's like...
Fault is that?
Yeah, whose fault is that? How am I going to go and bring you back and fight for you if you go there fucking around?
That's true. And there's media. Again, media says a lot of different things. But there was a context that she said that she didn't even like America.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, I heard about that.
And that's why a lot of people are upset. You take a person who don't even like our country, who's an WNBA player, and you trade him for an arms dealer guy who wants to kill American citizens. How does that make sense?
Is it the same girl that said like she's better than the NBA player?
Yes, same one.
She said that?
She said she was better than DeMarcus Cousins. Remember, DeMarcus Cousins was arguing with her.
She said that?
She said that.
Oh, okay.
There's a big argument.
So that one.
Yes, that's Britney Griner. So
damn.
I mean, there's a lot of information, and media says a lot of things, but the Biden administration, when the press person was talking, mentioned that Russia didn't give us no choice. They said you either take this American or you don't take it at all, and we don't trade nothing.
Well, I wouldn't have traded, man. I'm like, man, you crazy, unless they know that everybody needed that guy to fund that war that's happening.
Because that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say like, I don't know the truth, but I was thinking like, what about they need to let him go for a reason, but they don't want to just give it for no reason. Yeah. So at least with Britney Griner, like
no D, not Grinder, Griner with
Griner.
N. Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's not important, but she's happy. She's coming back, and then at least U.S. could say, "Hey, we traded something."
Right, and that's what it is. That's what it came down to, man.
Because honestly, I think like that Victor Booth guy was gonna get let go either way.
But a lot of Americans upset. A lot of Americans think that was not a good exchange with the Americans.
That's
you know what
not,
I mean,
man. If you look at it from a warfare perspective, dude, we're gonna get crushed.
Yeah. Well, and I think I get it, man, and no hard feelings to WNBA players or whatever, but they are American citizens, right? There are people. Yes. There are people of this country, and I think the administration wanted to do something, and there was a lot of push in media about her, stories about her. Her wife is also a lawyer, so there was a lot of different moving parts on why they wanted to do this, and nobody knew about her if she wasn't a WNBA player. She would still be locked up today,
Man, I bet you all the other countries looking at it like, man, we're stupid.
Yep, a lot of countries are doing
because if we were to get locked up over there, they're going to think twice about it.
Twice about us, yep.
And they're going to say it's our fault.
Now, do you think the other country even pay attention to that we did that trade?
Oh, the media show press. Yes, I think they do. They do.
Dude, anything that we do, the United States do, everybody pays attention.
As a leading country of the world, they see that. They see
they pay attention, and
man. So the world's paying attention. I didn't pay attention to
dude, the world. Yeah. If you travel to different countries, man, they don't like Americans, man.
A lot of countries.
Yeah, but in our media, they say that they like us, but a lot of people don't like us, man.
Oh yeah.
Our laws are very lenient here, right? If you go to other countries, very strict, man.
Yeah.
So, man, that's one trending topic. I know, Charles, you mentioned this earlier about Kanye.
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
He's been in the news lately. What's going on with Kanye?
Dude, man, I'm like all over the place with this guy. Like, I wanted to support him, but some of the shit he says, it's too far out there.
What do you say?
Well, man.
He said that he caught Chris Paul sleeping with his wife.
Okay, wait.
In bed with his wife.
Was that his inner circle?
That's not his inner circle, though.
No. But his wife is in his inner circle.
Yep. He caught his ex, and I don't know how much of this is true, but he told everybody on Twitter, social media, that he caught Chris Paul. And people know who Chris Paul is. He was a point guard for the Phoenix Suns in the NBA for many years. But he caught... Would you ever say that?
CP3. Is that him?
CP3.
CP3.
The State Farm commercial guy.
Yeah.
Well, he's not on State Farm no more.
Yeah, State Farm no more.
I don't watch sports, so I don't really know, sports players.
Do you think that's true, though?
What?
I believe it.
You believe it?
Yeah.
Kanye telling the truth?
About that?
Yeah.
I believe it.
I don't know, man, because he's Kanye West is a very, very smart guy.
Smart man.
So I don't know if he's playing chess with whatever is happening because what's happening to him right now, dude, like the media and everybody's going after him, and he's playing a game, you know. And so
he's running for president too.
Yeah. And he went to Mar-a-Lago to ask Trump to be his running mate. Like, dude. That's why I'm balls, like, he got balls. I'm like, I fucking love this guy.
That's what I admire about him. He's bold.
He's bold.
He's bold. Yeah.
He told Trump to be his vice president.
Yeah, and I heard
the former president to be his vice president.
Well, I don't know if this actually happened, but I just read an article, and Trump went off on him, and like, of course, how Trump would. Yeah. So, could you just imagine those two guys being our president together?
Oh shit!
If you think about it, man, there's a war going on, right? You have Elon Musk. That's taking on technology.
Oh man,
right?
Elon.
He's taking over technology. He's fighting the giants.
Damn.
Kanye West is fighting the fashion industry. You know, I mean, Trump is fighting the political industry. Right. You know, so you have many different people taking up arms against the social norm. Right. You know, so you know, I pray for them, man. They're taking on a big responsibility.
They are.
You know,
that's why, I said, I'm supportive of Kanye, but some of the shit that he says is like, I don't know, because he might be way 10 steps ahead of me. Like, I just don't know, like, dude, do you really have to say it that way?
Right.
Or is it just you can't keep your emotions in check?
Yeah, because maybe we don't understand why he did it, because it's a move that he has to play in order to get to this particular end game.
Yeah,
you know,
I just don't think that he's just gonna say it to say it. There's a reason why behind all this, why he said it this way. Yeah, and you got a public figure making some very harsh remarks. Mm-hmm. Nobody's just gonna say, "Oh, one day I'm just gonna wake up and do this." Nah, there's a plan to all this. Well, you're right, Toby. There is something
maybe for Kanye, but not for regular people.
Not for regular people.
Like a lot of people could just be bipolar.
Yeah,
and because that's what we see in the media, right? Because the media is so powerful that whatever we say, they can make you think anything they want to think.
Reception is reality, so they could make you perceive somebody a certain way, and then we just think of them that certain way.
All right.
So for Kanye, well, let's go to Kanye and Elon real quick, because I know Kanye had said, like, you know, Elon is the genius of today, so leave that man alone. Like, he's been supportive of Elon, and Elon kicked him off Twitter after he unbanned everybody, and then he banned Kanye. What do you think the hell that's about?
Again, man, you know, when I see these things happening in the media, man, I think it's a move. I don't think it's not done on. I think it's done on purpose, because to me, like I said, you know, everything is a warfare. So every move, everything that I see, it's a move to get to a certain place.
You think the Will Smith slap on Chris Rock, was it script or was it real?
It was real. I think it was real.
Yeah, I think that was real.
I think that was real too.
No, but I think the reaction to it, right? I think
made it look like a script.
Yeah. You know, because I think that was real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a man that lost his manhood or something at that moment.
Yeah.
But let's go back to Kanye and Elon.
Elon.
Because because I do think Elon banning Kanye, the only person that he bans after letting everybody back in, but he bans Kanye. Now, do you think, is Elon making a move to say, hey, look, there's a lot of big companies that hate Kanye right now, so he's trying to get their money? Or is he making waves for Kanye to make a bigger move? So is he doing a move for himself or a move to help Kanye?
I don't know, man. You know, I don't know what game they're playing. But I know that what Kanye's doing, he's a smart guy, because he's getting all these people to drop his clothing line, right? And so there's got to be a way where he's planning to get the rights to his clothing line, because everybody knows Yeezys. Everybody knows his clothing line already. And for those major players to drop his stuff, he's going to have to try to win those trademark, right? Or the rights to those brands back.
No,
you know?
He has the right to Yeezys, but what he doesn't have the right to is the design. So it's a move. I think it's a move for him to kind of put everything back in his power, because if you think about cryptocurrency, that's changing everything, right? Cryptocurrency is trying to make the intellectual property belong to the people that's creating. Because right now, if we create this stuff right now and we upload it to YouTube, it doesn't belong to us.
You know, it belongs to YouTube. So we don't have the rights to it, you know, and cryptocurrency is going to change that. But I think in Kanye West's case, he's trying to get that IP, you know, for his stuff.
Yeah. Well, but then like I'm not talking about the reason why Elon Musk banned Kanye from Twitter.
That's
now,
what
like,
I'm saying. It's a move.
I know, but a move for who? A move for Elon or a move for Kanye?
I think it could be both.
Yeah.
You know, and you got a position of power. You got a big name that you are, you know, taking charge of your company, but also you're just putting your foot down for other folks who are famous that, hey, you can't be doing certain things or say certain things.
What if they're on the same side?
Well, that's I think. Let me put a better question to what my question was. You think Elon and Kanye are working together and did that on purpose, or is just Elon doing it on his own?
I think Elon doing it on his own.
It's hard to say, you know. I mean, when you're at a war like that, man, you need people that's going to have your back.
Yeah.
You know, because they're going up against powerful people.
Yeah.
You know, so they're going to have to at least help each other do something. But like I said, you know, all I know is I don't know the grand scheme of thing. It's a move, you know.
See, to me, I think they're working together. So like Elon just said wins in the sense of, hey, I'm going against Kanye. Adidas, Gap, give me your money and sponsor you know, ads and stuff. So that way I get more money. And then Kanye being banned just made his name go up even more, and his stuff could be even more exclusive.
Yep.
So
that is true.
I think they're working together, and both of them are gonna win.
Wow. Let's go to the crypto guys. I don't know if you guys hear about this, but a lot of these crypto millionaires and even billionaires, some of them are passing away unexpectedly. Yeah, unexpectedly. One couple of them got into an accident. One Chinese
accident.
Accident. Somehow he got in an accident.
I've seen too many movies for this shit.
He got in an accident, but the people on board, the people that were supposed to go on board, two of the family members, last minute said, "Oh, I'm not going on board." And
What?
They didn't die. This I don't know the name of the guy, but he died in Europe. Then this Chinese guy who did XTX, 30 years old, millionaire, fell asleep and then never woke up.
But FTX, he's Chinese? I thought it was some white dude.
It is a white dude, but I think they were in partnership. This other guy, this Chinese cat, 30 young.
Now think about this, right? For these guys that are millionaires, billionaires in the crypto world, right? Now that they die, right? Crypto does not have a name or anything associated with whoever owns that wallet. So whoever controls that wallet now owns all that money. So for them to kind of just disappear that or die, like, dude,
someone got the passcode for that wallet.
Got it.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn, that's just crazy.
It's a big, dude, man, it's a bigger thing than what it is.
It's a big thing. So. I always thought crypto was really money laundering for politics, for people who have money, millionaires. And you think about how that process works. They're shuffling money around. That's what to me, that's what it is. That's just my own opinion. You know, I have friends who invest in crypto. I don't believe in that type of currency. I don't believe in it. But one day, you know, it's just a way for rich people to funnel money. That's all it is. Black market money too. You know, you think about how does Escobar or El Chapo funnel that money, right? All that could be done through crypto too.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, I mean, to me, crypto is just electronic money, which, I mean, if you do, mobile banking and all that stuff, it's all electronic. And crypto is just different type of currency, say is yen or baht or pesos.
Right.
They just have different name. It's just called...
What's the one in Laos called?
Keep.
Yeah.
Keep.
Yeah.
Keep.
And then that's like what? The price of it. A freaking Shiba Inu.
Yeah.
So to me, those are just a different currency.
Right.
It's just that a name, instead of from a country, is just named from the person that created it.
Wow. Another story that came on trending topics is, oh shit, did you know? This is our new line that we're going to use, but this guy named Twitch.
Who's
He was
Twitch?
the DJ for Ellen DeGeneres show.
That show's still going on?
I don't know if it's still going. Maybe some replays.
I thought she got canceled.
It did get canceled.
Did she get canceled?
Yeah, she got canceled.
Yeah, because a lot of people hate her.
And this is, I
Heard you,
forgot his real name, Twitch, but Twitch was always on the Ellen playing the DJ. It's the black guy, African American guy that plays on there. Very energetic, very loving guy, family of 3, young guy, 40 years old. They found him dead yesterday at 40. Wife went to LAPD, say, hey, my husband is gone. His car's still here, but he's missing. Found him in a hotel with a gun bullet to his head.
What the hell? So suicide?
Suicide.
Wow.
Nobody else was there, but they say that he suffered from depression. I read
nobody heard the gunshot?
They heard the gunshot.
Oh, they heard the gunshot.
They heard the gunshot.
Shit.
They heard the gunshot, and they went into the room and they found gunshot wound to the head. And it goes back to, like, I think, and me being a therapist and people that suffer from depression. You look at them, they're smiling, they're happy, but that's the way of them to hide some of the stuff that they're going through in life. And depression is deep, it's serious. Mental health is serious. I definitely encourage people to talk to somebody, get help, get treated, because you're not alone. And I think I don't know what's going on in his life, but he left a beautiful wife and 3 kids behind. You know what I mean? And he had money, he had family, he had everything. And we talk about that in a few podcasts before. Does money buy happiness? It does some for some people, but it doesn't for others. For someone like that to commit suicide, I was like, oh man, that's crazy. To get that news.
Well, a lot of people that with depression, they hide it behind smiles and
laughters.
Like one of my favorite actors, Robin Williams.
Yes,
like, dude, I fucking love that guy. But
he committed suicide too, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you would never think that he is depressed.
Avicii,
because he's always like the life of the party.
Avicii did the same thing.
Who?
Avicii.
Who's that?
EDM guy, the famous EDM music guy.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, but
wrong
suicide too. Yeah, he committed suicide too.
I think it's the environment. I don't think it's the person. I think the environment is what drives you to do these heinous acts. That cause you to take your life and this and that. I mean, you might look happy and stuff on the outside, but when I hear depression, and I hear like therapy and this and that, like, I think, to me, how I feel about depression is more like, it's a personal responsibility, right?
Sure.
It's more like, dude, you're at a stage in your life, you're depressed because all these things don't make you happy no more, because your soul wants more. It's not fulfilling for you anymore, and it's sad. A lot of people don't come out of it, and it's sad when you hear stories like this, because deep down inside they're lost, and sometimes you need somebody to talk about,
right?
Therapy and stuff will help you coax through what it is you're feeling, what you're soul searching,
right.
You're searching for a purpose, you're searching for why you're here. And when you hear depression, you hear, man, you're questioning life. You know, like why, what's my meaning in life?
Right.
So with depression, like you talking about environment, what about like people that have chemical imbalance? Like, is that a real thing too?
Yeah, it's definitely a real thing. You know what I mean? And when we talk about chemical imbalance, we're talking about how the brain functions in a cognitive way where certain things are not aligning or connecting, and that leads to
like even in their body,
in their mind,
in their brains,
in their brains. Yeah, their cognitive function does not correlate to reality or things that are not normal or sense. And I see this a lot with people with substance use. They self-medicate and they use that. It definitely exacerbates their mental health, because when normal people are growing, they're learning, they're studying, they're doing things in the normal routine, they understand that a little bit. But when you add substance or other different components to it, it causes the chemical in your brain to shift a little bit, and that's why people go through certain depression, because there's certain triggers that damage those cognitive functionings. You go through different stressors in life, anger, depression, and I don't know what certain cures are for it, but in the therapy world, there's like EMDR.
What does that stand for?
I forgot what the hell EMDR stands for again.
Is it like medicine?
So it's outside.
No, it's
condition.
It's the way technique to do therapy with people with trauma or the chemical imbalance stuff that, I don't even know what MDR stands for. I forgot, guys, so I apologize for that.
Did you know that sound can induce certain feelings within people too.
That's what EMDR is.
that's what
EMDR
EMDR?
is shape,
That
sound.
should be a therapist, bro.
MDR.
Just because you know a word.
Yeah, MDR.
No, because what he's talking about is kind of like what I see on
it's
the
the eye. It's the eye. Okay, there you go. Eye movement. Something. Eye movement. Something. EMDR. I forgot what the D and R stand for, but eye movement, direct ray, or something. I don't know.
Right.
I forgot what the D and R is. But you're hitting the spot. There's lights. There's flashes. There's sounds. And this is what the therapist is doing. You know, they are triggering.
Is that what they're doing?
This is what they're doing.
Not in that way. Not in that sexual way. When I think about this, I'm thinking about me holding lights. There's like, I have two lights. It's like a car light, man.
Right.
Red, green, yellow, whatever.
Okay.
Slow down, red, right? Slow down, yellow. Then you have green,
Right.
go, red, stop. So the therapist plays with those instruments and sounds to go so that there's.
Keep going.
Bring out the panties. Bring out the red panties.
When we get to
Yeah.
stripper pole.
Yeah, go to the strip pole. All right. The
know
next.
Go ahead.
But
No, I was gonna say-
what is the right? I try to hold myself together.
Well, the whole objective of it is the eye movement. They
Yeah.
believe that the eye movement controls a lot of the senses. And when the therapist is using different instruments, colors, sounds that is reflecting cognitively into the brain, it's messing up the chemical imbalance, also is trying to bring it back to normal. A lot of people with trauma, rape victims, people that seen killings, death, and all that, they use EMDR and a lot of those because people have flashbacks and triggers and they remember, damn, back then this happened, right? And they want to get that imagery away from that. And sometimes that imagery hurts the brain. So EMDR is one of the most effective tools to use.
What I was gonna say with the sound wave and stuff, because there's this weird thing on YouTube, YSMR, I think, where they do they whisper inside the mic, or they scratch on a can or something. Like it's like making these soothing sound to like massage your brain.
Yeah.
So the sound of licking or whispering or turning the page on books or something. It's hella weird.
Wow.
Well, there's this thing, right, in the spiritual realm. They talk about sound that actually heals you, and there's certain frequency, and 432 hertz is a frequency of healing, and they say that if you listen to that sound, it actually soothes, slows down your mind in a way that's in tune with the earth. Because 432 is the hertz of the earth.
So this is like the sound of the waves.
Sound waves.
Yeah.
Sound waves.
Sound waves.
No, the wave of the ocean. Like, how you play that disc and they have the...
Yeah.
Meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that. So those right there, like the sound of the rain, the sound of the ocean and stuff like that. Those are all 432. It's on 432 hertz.
Hey.
Oh, ASMR. That's the letters.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Another trending topic that it's out right now. North Korea is shooting missiles left to right. United States.
We all seen that movie.
I know.
Yeah.
Most recently, United States said if he does anything stupid, North Korea will be demolished
Wait,
as
come
a
on.
country.
So they're shooting missiles. Where's it landing?
It's landing in the Sea of Japan. And it's right by our ally country, was Japan.
Wait, is it nuclear or no?
Nuclear. They're testing. And the Biden administration put out a tweet that if North Korea continues to do this, the country will be demolished. If they hurt any of our allied countries, they will be demolished. How do you actually think? And he made threats, many threats before, that United States could demolish that country. You think we have that type of weapon?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. It'll fuck them up.
The fuck?
Yeah.
But now I'm just thinking they're shooting it up on is active nuclear warhead.
I think they're testing the warheads.
I know, but then
It is.
Is it blowing up
It's blowing up
in the ocean?
in the ocean.
What are they hitting?
They're testing. They're not hitting it. They're just testing it.
But the thing is, in Japan, there's a lot of fishing.
Yes.
And that's killing off
Radiation.
fish.
Yeah.
Radiation, right?
Yeah.
All that.
So they might not hit on Japan directly.
Yeah.
But it could still hurt their economy.
Well, I mean,
After effect.
yeah.
if you're testing by let's they'll give you a perfect example. Somebody testing shit right here in front of the house. I ain't gonna like it. Right? I'd be like, what the fuck? Go do this shit somewhere else. But you're so close to this Japan, that you're affecting us. You're worrying us a little bit, you know? Go shoot it by Russia then. Go shoot it on the other side. Don't shoot it right here. We have people. We have fishes. We have all this stuff. And I think that was a message that I saw on Twitter. I saw on the news, like, oh, shit, they're getting serious, you know?
Yeah.
And
so how many did they actually shoot?
That, I don't know the number. But I know it was most recent that they shot. They're testing, but it was just close by Japan, and they didn't like it. And the Japanese are, like, ready. They're ready to prepare for, like, war, you know?
Yeah, dude.
Getting ready. Another trending topic.
Oh, no, I was going to say, because nuclear warheads ain't no joke.
No, it ain't no joke, man.
What, it could fuck up that...
I think even when I was there, man, when I was stationed in Japan, we were in general quarters all the time waiting, you know? Mm-hmm. That's why we're there for, waiting for war. Especially with the Japanese right across. I mean, the Koreans right across that water, body of water. But yeah, that's challenging. And we've been doing this for ever since we took over, but it's just gotten a little bit more hectic with all these different missiles shooting in the air. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty brave of the Biden administration to say that. You do that shit again, we're going to demolish your ass, basically. Like,
must have had somebody left over from the Trump administration.
Hey, he was pretty pissed. They were like, damn. I was like, they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that again. We'll give you some food and whatever. Take care of you guys. Nah, this like, hey, keep on doing that shit. We're going to blow your ass up. And we're going to blow the whole country up. You know, I died, man. Yeah. What other trending topics have you guys noticed, heard, or seen?
I don't know. Like, dude, I don't follow trends too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to stay off the news, man, because it's just so depressing.
So depressing, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's too much, you know, and like every time I watch the news, like back then, man, like I get depressed, I get sad, you know, and it's just no happy topics, you know, and it's just sad topics all the way around, you know, and I don't want to put myself in that mood, so
yeah,
you know, unless it's like important.
What about good stuff? Good news. What good stuff you guys hear lately? There's always got to be. There's bad and there's always good. Any good news lately?
I don't hear good news.
Hey, what about the housing market, Charles? What is the deal on that, man? Is it going up?
And that's the trend, huh? Okay.
We want to know about real estate, man.
So interest rate did just drop down this week.
To what?
Still high
nationwide?
Fives. Fed numbers. So it's still in the high fives. So it didn't go
better than 8.
Better than 6?
Yeah, I mean, it was at 6.5 for a minute.
Yeah.
So it's probably like 5.85 right now. I'm not sure. It changes every week.
What about the house? Is it still like hard to get houses, like not coming on the market and stuff?
So the prices of house is adjusting. So the thing is, when people are waiting for these houses to crash, at one point, let's say a house was worth $500,000, they were selling it for $600,000. So they're selling it for way more than it was worth. So now people go, oh, it's going from $600,000 to $500,000. It's not. It's really just correcting back to where it's supposed to be at. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people think the house is dropping. I mean, the value is going down in a sense because
to its normal price.
To its normal price, but it looked like it's dropping because the supply and demand is still there.
Right.
There's still more people that wants to buy, and still people that needs to sell.
You said the supply is still there?
Supply and demand.
Oh, supply and demand.
So like, it doesn't matter what market we're in. If the supply is less than the demand, it's always going to be a seller's market. But right now the demand is a little bit lower just because the interest rate is higher. So let's say back when it was 3% interest rate, a $3,000 mortgage could buy you a $500,000, $600,000 house.
Right.
Right now, a $3,000 mortgage could only get you $300,000, or about 300 something thousand. So if you could afford a $3,000 mortgage 2 years ago, and 2 years like now, you still could only afford a $3,000 mortgage. So instead of buying a $600,000 house, now you have to buy a $300,000 house.
No, one of the questions I see on like TikTok and the social media, is it good to buy now and refinance when interest rate go down? Do you think it's actually going to go down, or is it going to stay like this?
To me, you should always buy when you're ready to buy.
When you're ready to buy, not what the market society tells you.
Don't worry about what the market is doing.
All right.
Because let's say you were buying a house a year ago when interest rate was at 3%, or even 2.5%. It's a great time to buy, but then you can't afford to pay $50,000 over appraisal value. So that's not the market for you. Like right now, you got money saved. You could pay the mortgage comfortably, and interest rate could be at 8%, but you could afford to pay the mortgage. This is the market for you.
Right.
And if the interest rate goes down, great, refinance, save. You can make save some money. But 10 years from now, the house is going to continue going up because not only that value goes up, it's the dollar is going down in value.
Wow.
So when the value of dollar goes down, things goes up. So eventually, that house that you bought for $300,000 is going to be at $600,000 at one point. So it's building wealth. So just buy when you're ready to buy, and don't overdo it. Don't go out and borrow money to come up with down payments and closing costs and all that stuff.
You should have that ready.
Yeah.
So, that's the whole point, huh?
So whatever the market is doing, don't time the market.
Yeah.
Do it when it's the right time for you. And best thing to do is hit me up, and I'll let you know if it's a good
Charles
time for you.
Realtor.
Little
Charles
plug right
Realtor.
there. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. Yeah, because that's very interesting, man. I mean, I hear about it, and there are a lot of young home buyers that want to start that process, but interest rates at 6.5, 5. It's gone down to 5. Still not bad, but you're absolutely right, man. You got to have money to buy. You know what I mean? And even for our wealthy people, they are kind of buying these homes and reinvesting later and refinancing later and do what they need to do. What about like Airbnbs, man?
You know what? Let me bring it back real quick because what I see a lot of people do that I think they should change their mindset is when they're buying a house, a starter home, they go in looking for a house that is their dream home. They want everything to be perfect. They want it to be move-in ready. They want everything updated.
Right.
But those come with a premium. So if you want a premium stuff, you gotta pay premium price.
Right.
But their wallet doesn't cover premium price. What it covers is a move-in ready, turnkey, meaning like you don't have to fix anything. It's just outdated. So what they should do is buy that house as an investment instead of a home that they're gonna fall in love with. Or like if they can't afford to buy, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, buy a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house, sacrifice for a little bit, and then use that as a stepping stone to the next house.
Sure.
So you could turn that 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom to an Airbnb and continue renting or something. Like you don't have to buy your dream home now. Just buy something to start with.
Right.
And a lot of people are so stuck in like, no, we need 2-bathroom. Oh, we need 3-bathroom. I want to be in this area. And so they just continue waiting. And sometimes they miss the boat. Instead of just getting what they can right now and then selling it or renting it out and having, starting their investment portfolio. So that's where I feel like they should just start something. You don't have to buy your own house. You could just buy properties to own.
That's that's definitely a good analogy on that, and I think a lot of people are just scared, unsure, indecisive. First time buyers are always challenging.
Yeah.
They want every
investment, man.
Yeah, they want everything in the whole wide world, but they don't understand the market. They don't understand preparation on that. Like if you don't get that opportunity, someone else will take that.
The way I see it too is like this: if you buy a home and you plan on staying in there, it's a liability.
Right.
Because you're not getting any cash flow from it. You're not making any money off of it. You're paying mortgage on that, and it's taking money from you. So like Charles was saying, if you buy a home and you use that as an investment and you go rent a home, that gives you the flexibility to, if you have to move or if you have to go here, your job. Because if you're young, and let's say your job is in, San Francisco and you got to move there, you don't have to worry about selling your home while it's still being rented out, so it gives you that freedom to kind of move around while you're still building your asset,
Right.
Now, when you buy your home, you're kind of stuck. If you have to move, you're stuck. You have to sell the house first and then go over there and try to buy, a house in wherever you're going to. So, a lot of people don't see it as, an investment standpoint like that, so, but me, I see it like that where, you can build your portfolio that way and, still rent and give you that flexibility,
Just think of it as like buying a car. Like this is you working part-time job. Yeah. Your first car, you just need it from point A to point B. So you might have to buy that little hoopty to get you to your job and come back. But if you say, you know what, I make $200 a week at KFC, but I want to drive a Mercedes, and all of your money is going to that car payment.
Clout. What did they call it now? Clout.
For clout. Yeah. Man,
The kids nowadays they call it clout.
Clout.
I forgot who said this shit, but what they said is when you buy things, are you buying it because you want it or because you want people to see you have it? So
Keeping up with
Get
the
rich
Joneses.
before you get
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah.
Get rich. Well, look rich. Trying to look rich to impress.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you want to buy a Mercedes, is it because you really love Mercedes and their engineering?
Right.
Or is it because you
just
want
wanna
people to
flex.
see you and driving a Mercedes?
Yeah. You want to flex.
So
Flex. Yeah,
yeah,
you want to
just wanna
flex.
flex. That's our days.
You know, you want
Is
to
it?
flex.
Yeah, back when we say hey, we want to flex.
Yeah.
Now I think it's like for the clout
For the clout.
God,
These
young people,
young
you guys
terms.
get us caught up to the fucking terms these days.
We're old. We're getting older. Damn,
I don't know, man. I
that's
still feel young though.
I know.
You know, I mean,
well, you got good hair, Charles.
Thank you.
Toby, you got good hair. Me, I'm thinning out. I'm gonna be like Charles in a couple more months. But
hey, you can just go to Turkey, right?
you go to Turkey.
back with
a
Oh
full
yeah,
set of
that's
hair.
another thing, dude. That's another trending topic that I've been hearing is a lot of these guys are going to another country, such like Turkey, Colombia, now even Mexico has it, where they are getting their hair done. By like, I'll give you a perfect example. I don't have a problem, man. In the future, I'm definitely gonna get some hair pigmentation in it. I mean, if your hairline's receding, huh?
Augmentation.
See, did I say pigmentation for some reason? Augmentation. If you think about my receding hairline, it goes all the way back here.
He got the Vegeta hairline.
Yep. And what they're doing now
Proud of
is
it, man, you know.
Yeah.
they're taking little hair because your hair strand, you grow out two. You grow out two of them. So what they're taking it out, and then they're putting wherever you need to put. And man, that looks like it really hurts.
Now, do you
a
think
lot.
these guys are doing it because it's more like they got to look good too
look
at
good.
their age?
Come on, man. Everybody wants good
Bro,
hair.
I think it's a confidence thing.
it's a
Yeah.
confident
Like when-
thing.
when you have,
that's a good topic, man.
Yeah.
Confidence, you know.
well, because I mean, as a bald guy, like I still want to put my hair back. Like if I let you go do this and it should look good, I might go do it.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
But you
it's-
look good, bald, bro.
Well, there's some
I know.
bald guys that actually like being bald. You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. It's just your preference.
So,
but
like I said, am I doing it for because I want it, or is it because I want other people to see me with it? I want to do it because I want it because I miss doing this hair flip.
you do the hair flip.
Because
Yeah.
it makes you feel better.
Yeah,
Well, to me, I think hair is always good. I like
Yeah.
my hair. If it was straight lining, then I won't look bad. I lost 50 pounds, definitely won't look bad. So I'm going with both for me and how people look at me. Appearance matters,
Bro.
Job interviews, everything. Appearance matters. So yeah, I gotta have.
Let me
that.
ask you guys this: would you guys rather be an ugly guy with full set of hair, or a cute guy with no hair?
Ugly guy. Well, it depends how you feel. Like to me,
I was trying to say he cute. That's what I'm trying to say.
what I'm saying, like to me, I don't think the physical appearance has anything to do with it, right? Because
Yeah.
it matters how you feel and how you're comfortable
Right.
in your own skin. You know, because I could be the ugliest guy out there, right? But if I feel like $1,000,000 in pajamas or this and that, man, I could
Got
still
that
walk through
confidence?
this world.
Yeah.
I
It's
could
the
still walk through
confidence.
this world and it still get shit done. You know,
Yep.
so
Yeah.
but you know, I mean, a lot of guys maybe don't feel the same way. You know,
Well,
maybe
I mean,
it needs that to kind of help them. You know,
Look at Pete Davis. I mean,
Yeah.
he's not ugly guy, but he's not the best looking guy out there.
But
But,
he's
he
very
get the
confident.
baddest. Oh my
Very
god!
confident, right? And yeah, no, for me, I would like to see my hair, and I think for me, it's also something unique and different that I want to do.
yeah.
Like I haven't heard one Lao guy come to me and say, "Hey, Lucky, I'm gonna go do this, augmentation of my hair." Like what? I want to be that guy to say, "Hey, I did it." Then look at all the other Lao guys and be like, "Hey, you should go do it too, bro."
I
You know what
forgot
mean?
who said this to me, man. They said, you're not. Was it? You're born. You're not born rich. You know, you're born ugly. Not born rich. I forgot how it goes,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
what
yeah.
it's saying is that you're born ugly. It's just you don't have money to look good. That's what it is, you know.
Oh yeah.
I forgot how the saying goes.
that's funny.
It's
That's
like
too funny.
ugly people are just don't have enough money to change their appearance or
Change
something
appearance,
like that.
yeah.
Or you're not ugly. You're just poor.
Yeah.
I think that's the saying,
Yeah,
right?
you're not ugly, you're just poor.
You're
Yeah,
not ugly. You're just poor. You know, it's like and so if you have money, you can look good. You know.
Damn, that's mean like all the girls that got no booty and no boobs, they want to go do it,
They
but they
looking
can't.
good now, right? After this.
Hey, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on there because there's a lot of people doing that. I ain't trying to say nothing.
A lot of people doing it. It's the same way, man. I feel like, hey, man, if I got an opportunity to get some hair back, why not try it? Everybody else trying it.
If it makes you feel good about yourself, go and do it.
I want the hair.
Ain't nobody.
I want the LL back. I want the LL back. Man.
Have you seen the TikTok, those Korean or Chinese guys where they have wigs on their body and they switch out wigs?
Oh, they switch out wigs?
Yeah, and that should look hella real.
It is real, Charles. You should get it, dude.
The wigs?
Hey, it looks solid, dude.
It should look hella solid.
You know you can order them online? You can order them online, Charles.
Online,
Now, if you go in the swimming pool and you do a cannonball and Ryder look at you be like, "Dad, what the crap is this? Your hair fell off." I'm gonna be turning the other way too.
No, like I'm gonna be with those girls. Like I ain't getting there with my hair.
If you can't get in there with your makeup on and stuff, I ain't getting in there with my hair.
Dang, that's crazy. That's enough, man. Speaking of like breast implants and butt implant, that was another conversation. A lot of girls going to cheap butt tuck stuff, and that shit be leaking, like their ass be leaking.
I hear people die from it.
I heard people die too. The most famous rapper, a
Kim
female.
Kardashian?
You talking about the BBL?
Nicki Minaj.
Her ass is leaking?
Her ass popped.
No.
Her ass popped when she was dating Meek Mill. He came out and talked about it. Like her ass popped. Like
no shit.
It was leaking because it wasn't done the correct way, or
so
whoever
that's
did
back
it.
when they used silicone back then.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. The silicone popped, and they couldn't have sex for like months because of that. And there was Remy Ma was a rapper too, who's kind of against Nicki Minaj. They're kind of beefy, but she made a rap song about it. And that shit was hilarious, man. All about Nicki Minaj, but it was crazy. But yeah, her butt popped.
But now they use the fat from your other part of your body, and yeah. So but back then
it looks more real.
I think I don't know how silicone would look like because Nicki Minaj's ass looked like Cardi B's ass.
Oh shit! Yeah, Nicki Minaj. You said Nicki Minaj. All this time I thought it was Cardi B that you're talking about.
No,
it's two
Nicki
different
Minaj,
persons. I got it mixed up.
Yeah.
No, Nicki Minaj doesn't have cellulite in her ass, and Cardi does.
Yeah. You gotta have cellulite.
Yeah.
If you don't have cellulite, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not real.
You're not real.
Because there's the love handle and then the love grip.
Exactly. I've seen a lot of women do the butt tech stuff. They should be looking hella odd, man. It don't go like this, like nice.
They get it on a discount?
I don't know where they get it from. The needle's wrong, but they'd be like this and then pop back like this. Like, come on, man.
But it's crazy if you think about it, right? Like they do this thing because society has told these women that that's what the ideal beauty is.
Yeah, but back in like the 90s, girls want a flat ass.
Yeah, it's skinny. It was skinny, right?
Yeah.
It's skinny, like a stick.
They want to look like a
petite.
stick.
Yeah.
Because they're always like, oh, does this make my ass look big? And they wear pants to make the ass look flatter.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they got apple bottom jeans.
Yep.
And now,
curvy women are coming out.
So what are these girls going to do when the beauty standard goes back
to like, they're saying that it's trending backward now to where the skinny is now the beauty now.
No way.
So and people want to look like Kendall Jenner now.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
She's skinny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That it's going backwards. Now you think about it, all these girls that got these Brazilian butt lift and all this stuff to look curvy, they're going to try to go get it out.
Brazilian butt lift, man.
BBL.
BBL. No, I like curvy.
So if they could do it, why can't we go do it, huh? No. Shit.
Hey,
would they be mad? Would the girls be mad if you find out that your man
had a penis implant?
Yeah, has implants, right?
Actually, I saw that on freaking TikTok, dude.
What?
They actually have a doctor that does a penis implant.
Man, I would never.
This is a great conversation now.
I'll never trust anybody.
No,
I'll never trust anybody putting shit there.
He even like shows you on the camera how they actually do it. They actually surgically cut your wee-wee. Yeah. They do it and they stretch it out almost 3 inches. You keep saying your dick
wee-wee, bro.
So Charles, you could go from 2 to 5, bro.
So what do? They cut it in half?
Cut it? No, they cut. Let me show you a little bit. Like, if I could go,
bro.
Maybe not on next session.
I don't care. Nobody's putting no knife next to my dick.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But there's men that pay for this, and basically they cut down the middle of their peanut wee-wee area. They open it up. And whatever they put in it, it goes up to almost 3 inches. Yeah. So tell me, there's a lot of guys.
I don't believe it, bro.
No, I believe it. When I get the video, I'll show you guys. You can even look on YouTube, but there's doctors that are performing this for men who just don't have a big wee-wee. And they said that these men had gained some confidence. They feel better in the bedroom. Like, yeah. And this whole process, it takes time to heal. It takes 6 months to a year to heal.
Fuck that.
A heal. So you ain't sticking.
Yeah, I know.
You ain't
6
sticking
months?
Yeah, you ain't sticking anything in until that shit's healed.
What's the
but it
point
was
of
so
having it?
unique.
What's the point of having it?
I know.
Yeah. But
But
hey,
after that 6 months,
hey, that's what I'm
God.
saying. Some men will have to do that because they don't feel confident enough with their women or whatever.
But to me, like, what happened? Yes, you get it, but then it doesn't work the same no more. What happened? You lose your feelings.
That's very interesting. I don't know. No, I don't think. I think you still have your feelings when they do the surgery.
Man, I don't-
So where did they get this extra inch, 2 or 3?
I don't know how the doctor does it, but I'm gonna definitely find that video and then we'll have a conversation about it.
That's
Well, maybe
crazy.
we could do one of those
Reaction
videos of penis enlargement. You know, so some of the guys will probably figure out, man, Lucky, let me know some more information about it. I definitely.
Listen in.
Hey, I bet you there's a lot of guys taking notes. Where can I go get my hair?
Yeah.
Where can I get my dick bigger?
The hair, the eyes. That's what I'm doing. The hair and the eyes for sure.
The eyes?
Well, what did you do in the eyes?
Yeah, what you do
Dude,
with
I
the
got
eyes?
glasses, man. I ain't trying to wear glasses. Yeah. I gotta do LASIK. I gotta get that done this year. That
Like, what the fuck you gonna do with your eyes?
The whole makeup,
Get
dude.
the almond shaped eyes.
no, hell no.
No, I'm shape eye.
Give me eyebrows the right way. No, I gotta get my eyes done.
Or they
and,
do
definitely
the was it the
gotta get the
girls do
eyes.
A microblading.
eyebrow
Microblade, the
microblading?
tattoo? The
Yeah,
tattoo,
the
right?
tattoo.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, that one is like, I've seen some nice ones and I've seen some crazy ones. I see some that look like freaking wings that's touching each other that goes all the way out like that. I'm like, damn. Like,
Here's the question: can the girls accept us for being fake?
no, that's a topic for we do it
Whoa,
next time.
you mean like having fake everything?
Yeah, like you know how they have
Jeez.
Brazilian butt lift.
There's some
titty implant and
dudes
stuff.
that take care of themselves. I've seen muscular guys take care of themselves, look good, fucking tanning all the time, you know.
No,
and
that's not being fake.
Yeah,
We're
what do you
talking
mean
about
fake?
like
Talking about like
having-
hair implant and you know like getting
like-
eyebrows, you know.
well,
done.
no, like a facelift.
Oh,
like
yeah.
oh, you talking
Yeah,
about? Oh, yeah.
having
yeah.
a jawline fillers.
Well, just ask
added in.
Caitlyn Jenner. He did that. Caitlyn Jenner did all that. He got facelift, got all that.
Yeah,
and-
but he's
Yeah,
no
and
longer
he-
a guy.
and he
Well, he's
beat
not a
out
longer guy though.
a lot of women for Women of the Year.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Yeah, he got Women of the
became
Year,
Women
bro.
of the Year.
Let's talk about that.
God, that's
He became Woman of the Year, beating out real women.
real women.
Oh my God! I'm like,
That's
what
crazy.
the
Dude,
heck?
that's
Can you
crazy.
imagine like you just save somebody's life and then you're not even in the conversation to be Woman of the Year?
I know.
Yeah.
that
Like, dude.
is crazy.
Damn, society's crazy, man.
I don't know. But what year did she win?
It was like 2 years ago, huh, Toby?
I don't know, but I know she.
I remember
came
the
across
speech.
an
I
article.
remember. I watched a glimpse of it, her speech and everything, talking
Yeah.
about be open, be who you are, be who,
Yeah, I agree with
express how you feel, and take it 100% confident. Show the world who you are, telling people that message so that
Well,
they
see-
could come out.
Like,
Her message
yeah.
was good.
yeah, it's
yeah.
great. And it could have been a Person of the Year. Or like, after 10 years of being a woman, then win a Woman of the Year. But
He came out
No,
being a girl, and then
Yeah.
a year or two later, he won
Yeah.
Woman of the Year.
I think because of his encouragement, that he was able to say, F society, I'm going to come out, wherever people judge me or not. That's why I think they gave
so
her the award.
So she beat out Michelle Obama, beat out Oprah, beat out who else is a figure out there?
Michelle Obama,
Michelle
Oprah,
Obama,
yeah,
Oprah,
those
yeah.
are strong, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck, beat out
women.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Fucking Kim Kardashian. She did a lot to help those people that are prisoners.
Oh yeah, the prisoner.
Yeah. So she should have been up there in the running instead of her stepdad.
That's true.
Is that her stepdad? Her stepdad won Woman of the Year. Anyway, we're coming up on our minutes, guys. So we want to end it here.
Great
Any
topics.
last words?
No, we're going to try to do this maybe once a month or once a quarter. We're trying to figure this out. We'll flush out the ideas, but we love to share about trending topics or having conversations about what's new on the news, what's new out there so that you guys could hear it. But this is a great opportunity for you guys to comment, give us that feedback because that's what we want to hear from you guys, you know what I mean? And something that you guys want us to talk about, you know what I mean? So anything in that nature. So appreciate y'all tuning in.
Charles?
Well, I mean, you were because I was thinking a new topic for next week. Double standard. Like if we did
double standard.
If I did go get like my jawline implanted and my kneecap extended to be 6 feet tall.
I think we need a girl for that though.
Yeah.
So whoever wants to be in with us when we do the double standard.
We need female perspective on this. So please, if you really want to join us, let us know.
Don't talk shit to us, and that's okay. I'll just sit here and try to cry a little bit,
And I need somebody to help me go against Toby and Lucky because I feel like I'm getting bullied over here.
You are getting bullied over here. But yeah, thank you everybody for listening, man. We appreciate all the support, the love, the feedback, the likes, the comments, the followers. We do appreciate every single one of you guys. It's a journey, and we try to give you guys all from our experience how we grew up and how we think about these things, and right or wrong, it doesn't matter as long as we understand one another and cooperate with each other. I mean, that's how we're gonna grow, So thank you everybody for listening.
Thank you. Peace out.
Next time.